Well, it was quite a night tonight for the Melrose boys basketball team, beating Bold 88 to 57. With us now is Melrose head coach Ryan Dusha. Okay, coach, I'm going to be a smart guy here. Why don't you play like that all the time?
Yeah, if it was that easy, right? If only there were robots, yeah. It turns out they're high school kids that go through ups and downs, but so proud of our guys tonight. I mean, I think we lost 4 in a row and just kind of a tough stretch and not playing real good. I think you asked me after the Morris game, how are they going to be? I'm like, our guys will be fine. And it was really weird. We came to practice on Wednesday, and it was just a great practice. I mean, guys were up, and they were fine. Our last 2 days of practice were really good, and so we came into tonight feeling very good about kind of how we prepared, and the guys weren't down in the dumps or anything. So just a tremendous job by our senior leaders to kind of pull us through.
I realize when I say this, too, for Melrose, the ball just has not been going in the basket. And now tonight, and you know who got it going? Connor Anderson.
Right. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to watch us play to say that we're a perimeter-orientated team, and we have so much confidence in our guys shooting the basketball, and especially, Connor Anderson is a great X factor, and he just all year he has just shot such a high percentage from the three, and his shot readiness and shot preparation has been good all year, and so he maybe didn't shoot as well the last few games, but hey, you just keep shooting, and man, when that ball goes in, he's a tough guard.
Because here's what I said at the start of the ball game when Melrose had built the lead and Ronnie Engelmeyer had 0 points, but that was good.
Yeah, that's fine, right? We've talked about that, how we need other people to be able to step up, and and we had that. Like Isaac Rosenberger tonight had 10 points, 8 assists, to be able to do that. We made 12 3-pointers, and Weston Mittendorf had 12 points. So we had guys in double figures that were really good, and we have to do that. I mean, everyone knows we play through the 2 Connors, but boy, you're going to need a lot more than that to be able to beat good teams, and so really proud of our guys.
And again, to compound that, the post players with Goyle getting 6, the post players had, 18 points tonight?
Right, yeah. So, we get some scoring out of the inside, out of the interior. It's just such a bonus for us because then we can score at multiple levels. And, Brady came in and did a really nice job. Again tonight to be able to give us a little bit of scoring off the bench, and that's good. Pick up a little points here and there, and Weston maybe has career high in points to be able to do that, and they feed off of the other guys. And you can't shoot all 3-pointers, right? We can't be all perimeter orientated. So to get some 18 points from those guys around the basket is just huge.
Here's what I thought Melrose was doing well too, is just executing offensively, passing well, but the timing was really on tonight.
Yes. Bold is not an easy team to prepare against with the way that they play defense. They've got a really good system. And so it's just, you just have to play basketball. I know it sounds weird, but where is the opening? Where is the space? Making extra passes, seeing the floor, not making your mind up before you do something and just reading things. Receivers got to be ready. Passers got to be ready to deliver it. And I was so happy with our guys. The ball swung. The ball moved. It found open guys. We penetrated gaps. We slipped screens on the inside. So that was a fun brand of basketball.
As you mentioned, too, with Bold, Jack Gross, he had 20 tonight. Who's supposed to guard him?
Yeah, I have no idea. All 5 of us.
Yeah.
But when you're playing somebody like that, it's just we all guard him, right? And Sam Wayloggie's on him and giving up about 6 inches, but he didn't do as much in the second half, right? And so that's the strategy with a guy like that. And same thing happened down there is he's not coming out of the game. We're going to rotate bodies on him. We're going to try to wear him down as much as possible. And we saw that a little bit the second half. But there's guys like that. It's literally just what type of shots are they shooting? And if they're shooting contested shots, we will live with those all day.
I realize what you're saying when you said the other night, we'll be fine. But there's nothing like winning, though, is there?
Well, there isn't, right? I mean, that's why we play, to try to do that. And that feeling, sometimes when you lose 4 in a row, you kind of forget what it's like, right? You kind of forget about that. And so we just try to focus on our preparation and doing things the right way, and being consistent. So I think, Mark, one point to make is we played 2 halves of basketball tonight, and that has not always been the case. And we just feel as we progress here in February, we're hopefully set up to play 2 good halves of basketball. If we play 2 good halves of basketball, we're going to be a tough out. And we hope to be a team that down the stretch here is someone that, teams look at and say, we maybe don't want to face those guys as they come through here.
Because I like your comment after the Albany game. Your comment was Albany just knows how to win. Now, when you get Annandale on Monday, they just flat out know how to win a game. And, traditionally, that's what Melrose does, though, too.
Absolutely. There's I don't want to say a secret to it. There's not a secret to it, but it's an expectation in programs and like Albany and Annandale on Monday where, we come in, we're expecting to win. And we have the same thing. Doesn't mean, of course, it always goes that way. But knowing how to win is just kind of sensing to do those little things. It's a taking a charge here. It's a ball fake there. It's a communication on an inbound play. It's all those little things that you have to do to beat good teams.
So you get Annandale as the prelim on Monday, game time at 4:45 down at St. John's. And Annandale, I see longtime coach, and I'm sure a friend of yours and maybe a mentor in a way, that Skip Dolan is retiring.
Yeah, good for Skip. He's a tremendous coach. He deserves all the accolades that he's ever gotten. Tremendous softball coach as well throughout all the years. And, he has them ready to go all of the times. And so, it's a coaching disadvantage for us. He's very, very good. And so we have to try to overcome that, and our players have to try to overcome that as much as possible. And they're really, really good. So that's a tough combination when they're very well coached and also very, very talented. But our guys will give them their best on Monday.
And I'm sure, too, just their style that he likes is just a very aggressive team, I'll bet, huh?
Big, aggressive, disciplined. Can beat you on the inside, can beat you on the outside, and it's a little bit scary when you hear that they were too physical. They out-physicaled Albany. That's never a good thing with that. But they can just beat you in a variety of ways. So we just got to play our game and do what we can do. We're not going to be able to grow and get bigger before Monday, but we feel we can. We can just hopefully play our game.
All right, just to wrap it up tonight on a Friday night, always fun to be at the gym. But what energy, too, with the dance team being here and just it was electric all night, wasn't it?
It was great, and I feel bad for our girls. It's supposed to be a boys-girls doubleheader with the dance thing going on a Friday night, and just seemed like so many people were coming to the game. And for our girls to have that kind of type of crowd or atmosphere not there, I feel bad for them. But it was great. You get the dance people in here, and boy, they're bringing cheers and they're bringing fire, which is so fun to see. And so it was great. Friday night in the gym in the winter. Usually it's really, really cold outside, but this weather has given us, I think, everybody a positive outlook.
And how about Ethan knocked down a couple?
Oh, that was great. He's a good shooter, and his shot preparation is good, and he can shoot it. And so it was fun to just see the crowd and the bench get excited for him.